So our focus players are going to be Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Simmons, and I'm actually going to keep focusing on Josh Jacobs as he is a guy that we're going to kind of lean on this year. All right, week 4 of the preseason. We've got 4 cuts to make. Definitely going to practice squad this running back that did not work out for us. I'm going to cut Larry Rose and sign a better running back. Gafford's not going to make the team. Jordan Williams-Lambert not going to make the team. I actually wish we could have stayed in that cut menu. Definitely some room to upgrade this roster here. So let's see here. LaShawn McCoy still available. We tried to sign him. He's going to be our backup wide receiver. Can we get Sills back? Yes, we can. Kamoko Toure, a surprising cut from the Colts. Maybe we can fix him. I just took the liberty of signing some guys. Got a couple safety depth. Clayton Fejadelum and George Iloka. We're going to practice squad this young corner that we kind of missed on. Go ahead and cut down and leave it. Also brought Akello Weatherspoon back. I'm going to practice squad Keon Hodges here. We're gonna roll the dice with just 4 linebackers right now. If we have an injury, we will go ahead and sign someone. So let's just scroll through the depth chart. You can see the final look here. So Rosen going to be the starter. Some good running backs there, some good vets. At fullback, Charles Clay is going to take care of the duties. Wide receiver, pretty good room. Tight end, we're set. Tackle, this offensive line is going to be pretty solid this year with Hudson back. We signed Thuney. Left guard to right tackle, we're one of the best. I'm not really sure why Toure got cut by the Colts, but we're going to benefit from that. We are going to roll with the same corners from last year that did play pretty well. Want to keep Josh Jacobs in there as our third down back. We'll put Aguilar in the slot. That's where he does his best business. Hurst and Hall again on the inside. We could use another defensive tackle maybe as we look forward. But you could do worse than what we have. All right. Go ahead and advance to week 1. Did suffer an injury. LaShawn McCoy out 6 weeks. We are going to need to sign a running back. We can't roll for 6 weeks with 2 running backs on the roster, so let's see who's available. Mike Davis. TJ Yeldon, we'll bring him in. A couple of Bama backs. We're actually out of cap space. It's the downside to spending all that money is we don't have a whole lot of room to operate once the season gets started here. Unfortunately, one of our thinner positions gets injured. Let's see, where can we save some money? I think Akello Witherspoon's going to have to go. And even still, Yeldon's a little too expensive. We'll go a little cheaper here at running back. How about Justin Davis here? All right, week 1, we got the Patriots to start off. Aguilar gets an upgrade. A lot of important upgrades here. Colton Miller, our left tackle. Want to focus on his pass protecting. And Trayvon Mullen. No reason not to go slot. You get man and zone from that. All right. How can the new Oakland Raiders fare against a really good Patriots team? 0-1. But we competed 35-25. And look who's starting for the Patriots. Derek Carr. Slinging it. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. So Tom Brady's retired here. Jacobs can't really get anything going. Foster Moreau off to a good start, though. Let's see. Trayvon Mullen, I don't know what it is about him, but he just loads up on those tackles. Marcus Hunt gets a sack. 2 picks in the opener for Jonathan Abram, though. Love to see it. So not the worst stat line. Simmons and Abram getting upgrades here. Focus on that coverage here for for Simmons, sorry. I don't know why it says he's a captain, by the way. I he's not. It just shows it next to his name. And then Abrams run support. All right, at the Atlanta Falcons. Not getting any easier. Come on, Rosen. 0-2, 34-28. This defense that was supposed to be improved this year is disappointing against a couple of explosive offenses here. Hopefully they can turn it around fast. Rosen has not been bad. Jacobs a little better this week. Gio Bernard really active. Toure gets a sack. Abram, 3 picks. All right. What a start for Jonathan Abram. Rosen gets an upgrade. We go field general. Moreau. Possession. All right, come on. Let's beat the Ravens. Jeez, 31-15. I don't know why this defense can't figure anything out. Tua there for the Ravens. Again, spelled incorrectly, I know. Moreau is having a good season at least. Abram. Furl gets a sack. Lawson gets a pick. All right, we got to turn this thing around at the bye week. Early bye week, and it's a needed one. So Judy gets an upgrade. He also is getting a captain's badge next to his name. There you go, Conley. We'll go zone. Try to balance you out a little bit. Conley's up for a contract. 4 years, 28 mil. We can pay you. That's not too bad. He wants a little more. We don't have a whole lot of players coming up on contract this year. Really setting up, if we get Trevor Lawrence, for this to be a pretty special team next season. But let's get through the bye week. There's the relocation. So we must have simmed it last year. So we're going to go to Vegas. Should be able to get there in time for next year. Again, setting up for an epic third year here. If we don't turn this around fast, we might go to that third round quarterback we got. I do want to retain Conley, though. All right, we got him. Okay, at the 2-1 Chargers, what do we got? Another loss, 27-20. At this point, I'm almost excited about it. This could be Josh Rosen's last start in a revenge game. How did we do? Rosen threw 2 picks. The backup even got in there to complete that narrative. Nelson Aguilar finally does something for us. Hurst gets a sack. No picks. Chargers were pretty clean there. Sticking with the Raiders. Do some upgrades. Simmons, he's moving. Coverage again. Renfro, slot. Jake Fromm's got the Dolphins 2-3. Let's see what Josh Rosen can do against his old team. Lost 31-13. The big surprise for me has been how bad this defense has been. I actually thought our defense was going to be pretty solid. It must be the lack of a pass rush. Look at Jake Fromm going to work. Rosen wasn't even bad. I don't think we can really bench him after that. Aguilar showed up. Simmons showed up. No sacks. That's got to be the problem with this defense, is the lack of pass rush. Though we have Yannick Ngakoue, Furl, Maurice Hurst. Like, it should be better. Gabe Jackson gets an upgrade. I'm actually going to auto that. We'll do Trayvon Mullen, though. He's slowly growing here. 3 zone. Not going to complain about that. Same for Isaiah Johnson. Go zone. We got the Chargers again. LaShawn McCoy's back. Rosen's teetering on the edge of getting benched here. Let's see how he plays. We lose again. Wow. I didn't think we'd be this bad. We've put a pretty damn good roster in front of us. I just don't know why our defense is playing so bad. It must be our secondary. Rosen throws 3 picks, so that's the end of his Raiders career. Thanks for trying. Probably the end of his career, period. Miles Jack gets a sack, whatever. Conley gets 2 picks. Stadium, definitely got to go with the deluxe futuristic one. So Conley, 2 picks, player of the week. But we're going to go ahead, put the 3rd round pick in there, see how he can play. just going to go ahead and automate all these upgrades. Go with the scheme fits. All right, we're 0-6. The Chiefs are coming to town. Can we get our first win with our new quarterback? Nope. Defense played a little better there. Not going to complain about 23 against the Chiefs. I mean, the new quarterback wasn't bad. 101.8 quarterback rating. Miles Jack, another sack. Really disappointed in our pass rush. You'd think with Ngakoue, Furl, Hurst, we'd be getting better pressure than this. Well, I think we've done about everything we can this year. We're going to go ahead and sim to the end of the season. I still think we've put ourselves in a really good position to have a really good team here in year 3. Wow, we won 6 games down the stretch. Are you kidding me? We were that bad and then we won 6 with a backup quarterback? That's not good. It's going to make it really difficult for us to get Trevor Lawrence. I thought we were a lock for a top 3 pick. Uh-oh. Well, look how good Ralph Meyer played. I mean, I feel like that's worthy of some kind of player review to get him up over the hump. I mean, he came in, won 6 games down the stretch through 18 touchdowns. I mean, if we want to call this realistic, that guy's going to be at least considered Dak Prescott heading into next season, right? I think we almost have to do that. He does get 2 upgrades, but that's almost like Tom Brady-esque right there. I'm gonna manually boost him. That was really impressive. Look at those numbers. He went off. We do get upgrades to pretty much all of our impactful young players. To save some time, I'm going to go ahead and automate those. So on the negative side, we're not going to get Trevor Lawrence because I don't think we're going to be able to pass all those teams. But on the positive side, we've got a quarterback that really led some special action there down the stretch, and I think is warranted of a pretty significant boost here. So he's going to come up, be tied with Josh Rosen, 73 overall, and I think he should also get that star development. That, to me, is more than fair, considering he cost us Trevor Lawrence, who's going to be like an 84. But with how he played, I think that's warranted. So sim to the Super Bowl, Falcons and Titans. Isaiah Simmons makes the Pro Bowl in his first season. He goes up to superstar, so that's looking like a good pick. He doesn't get an ability until 80 overall, so hopefully he can get that on these upgrades. And he does. So this is the first time I've seen this. Ability unlocked. Alright, Isaiah Simmons, I see you. I'm actually going to set you as a captain now. So Jacoby Brissett comes in for Tennessee and finishes second for league MVP. That's interesting. Interdivision. That's fun. Miles Jack was second for Defensive Player of the Year, even though our defense sucked. Jake Fromm for the Dolphins, offensive rookie. Defensive rookie for Isaiah Simmons. Rodney Hudson finishes in the top 3 for best O-line. Jonathan Abrams second for best defensive back, though he did not really get rewarded much. So on to the offseason. It's definitely going to be a more quiet offseason than that first one. We have set up a pretty good team here. Not a ton of cap space to work with, but we're going to let Toure go. Going to need a D tackle. That's kind of a big need for us. We'll bring our long snapper back. Why not? So let's get to free agency. Ezekiel Elliott becomes a free agent, as he probably should, to be honest. So we got $44 million in cap space. Still room to operate. I do like the idea of bringing in Trent Williams here to lock down an elite offensive line for our guys next year. And making that our big signing here. I think we're going to have to go draft for the defensive tackle that we need. Our linebackers are set. We got Simmons and Miles Jack. What about cornerback? We do need a new nickel. Could bring Justin Coleman in here to play nickel. That'll be an upgrade on the nickel. You know who has done nothing for us is LaMarcus Joyner. But we're going to stay a little more quiet in the first round this year. We are going to hope we get Trent Williams, though. We don't get Trent Williams. Ouch. I was excited about that one. So let's see. Maybe we can still upgrade left tackle. Maybe not. Not really. Damn. We're going to have to roll with what we got. I'm going to offer Jamal Williams for some backup running back help. Wide receiver, we are fine. I think I'll just wait till the first week of the preseason to clean up the depth. But that's pretty much all we're going to do. Let's go to the draft. And you know what? I didn't even have Justin Herbert in this draft because we didn't upload the the draft class. But we weren't going to get him anyway. And that's the only player that's in that class. Him and Ross. And I keep saying Herbert when I mean to say Trevor Lawrence. So we have the 7th pick. A couple running backs at the top. A couple of Michigan State quarterbacks. This is why I will still be doing my custom classes. Why are 2 Michigan State quarterbacks in the top 4, EA? Sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. I see a potentially high-end speed rusher here. His 40 time not the best. This guy a little more traditional. Although we have Furl and Ngakoue, even though they didn't really do anything last year. I feel like we need to go with a defensive tackle instead. This guy seems like the no-brainer pick. He's got normal development. He's not bad, but was expecting more of a high upside guy there. He's a good athlete. All right, pick 7, maybe a tackle here. Tyrone Craig, be good. How about a tight end? There we go, he can play. We're just getting some contributors here, but no stars. All these guys have normal development. Okay, we don't have a 4th pick. Just gonna swing for another tackle. Hey, he's not bad for this round. Not bad at all. Xavier Flanagan. 6th round. How about a little scat back? Running backs are still just so bad. All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's touch up this roster with some depth. Grab TJ Yeldon this time. Malcolm Brown, maybe. Bring Sills back. John Ross, add some speed. Tight end. How about Jared Cook? He was good here in Oakland. Get a blocker, Jeff Howerman, for some depth. So our focus players this year are going to be Ralph Meyer, of course. Josh Jacobs still young, still developing. And I think we should capitalize on Isaiah Simmons' breakout. All right, cuts. This should be pretty easy. We got a couple of low-level running backs to practice squad. Cut Paul Butler. Ellis Durant. Quentin Bell. Matt Crane. Julian Ransom. Nice name, not a nice player. We need to sign some D tackles here. This linebacker, see ya. Let's bring Corey Luget in. Get him back in the AFC West. And Randall Kinney, you're getting practice squatted. All right, the final season. There's no Trevor Lawrence, unfortunately, but I do think this quarterback gives us a chance. Let's do our upgrades. A couple critical offensive playmakers here getting upgrades. See if Jerry Jeudy can have that breakout season here. Foster Moreau, we need you to have a big year. All right, we're starting at the Denver Broncos, or actually at home against the Denver Broncos, the Vegas home opener. Gosh, we start 0-1. The defense struggles yet again. What is going on with this defense? Ralph Meyer, not very good. Drew Lock, the starter there. They got Laviska Shenault in Colorado. That's pretty sweet, keeping him home. Miles Jack had a good first week. Furl and Ngakoue at least got the pressure going. LaMarcus Joyner finally gets a pick. But man, is this year going to be no different? Josh Jacobs goes down for 4 weeks too. Ugh. All right, come on. We got the Giants. Raiders, come on. Lost 24-14. Now we do have a Potential breakout opportunity here for Foster Moreau. Seems unlikely, but maybe it'll happen. Another home game here against the Eagles, a good team. Do get some upgrades here. I feel like we're low-key reaping the negative impact of drafting some low upside players. Drafting Abram, Furl in the first round of the 2018 draft. A running back. We do get 2 throw power boosts there for Ralph Mayer. We need him to turn this thing around for us. We need Mo Hurst to start showing up too. All right, come on. At home. Let's turn the season around, boys. Oh, man, we cannot win. Foster Moreau failed his goal. Simmons gets an upgrade. You know, it's not like our team is bad. We're a 77 overall. I don't know why we are struggling so bad. But at home here against the Redskins, you'd think if we can turn it around heading into our bye week, it's this week right here. Oh my God. 27-21. And this is not looking like one of our more positive rebuilds. This is looking like a failed project here with John Gruden. We're 0-4. We don't have a quarterback. He duped us at the perfectly wrong time. Got us to think he was good. Won 6 games, so our pick wasn't very good. Not really any trades we can do to save our season here. We do get Josh Jacobs back this week. Maybe he can spark some life. But here we go. At home against a 1-4 Chargers team. God, we can't even beat what is probably a Philip Rivers-less Chargers team. This is a train wreck. Furl just slowly getting better. 5-1 Chiefs coming to town. 31-7. Wow. I think we got to fire John Gruden. Mayer's only thrown 5 touchdowns. We have no running game. No pass rush. He's got nothing from his guys. Jonathan Abram did have a good year last year, but not able to change the game from a coverage standpoint. We're giving up 30 points almost every week. So it is time to fire John Gruden. Could sign Matt Patricia. Jay Gruden. Should we go from John to Jay? You know what? I'm going to hire Matt Patricia. Hope he can at least get our defense to work. So our first rebuild of Madden 20 not going well. We are nearing the end. I don't see any miraculous turnaround, although we did have the first game with the new head coach. Inspire some life. 42-17 out of nowhere. Was John Gruden the problem? Ralph Mayer goes off. Josh Jacobs able to run the ball. Ngakoue gets a sack. 2 picks for Jonathan Abram. Okay. Well, don't expect that to sustain anything, but we do have the 2-5 Bengals this week now. Another win, 31-14. The defense is playing great all of a sudden. Okay, Matt Patricia. All of a sudden, Ralph Mayer's playing better. He has a clean game. Jacobs rushes the ball well again. Our rookie gets 2 sacks. And if we can beat the Chiefs here, all of a sudden, we are right back in this thing. What is going on? We won again, 34-14. Mayer's been like perfect. Jacobs is playing just great. We're getting something out of our first round pick. Josh Jacobs is trying to finally get that superstar development. Bunch of upgrades, including Mayer. Well, we're 2-7. Trayvon Mullen's back this week, or we're 3-6 against the 2-7 Broncos. I don't know if this is going to continue or not. 31-21. That's going to make things hard. The 9-1 Browns coming to town. This seems unlikely. This might be where the season ends right here. Oh my God, we won. 34-27. The Ravens coming to town. Oh my, what is going on? Matt Patricia is our savior. Can we win out down the stretch? I doubt it. We play some really good teams. We got to play the Chargers, the Texans, the Steelers, and the Cowboys. But Mayer's going off. We've got some momentum. Abrams got another pick. Jerry Jeudy leveled up. He gets a new ability. Superstar X Factor, double me. All right, come on. Can we get it? Ah! We won! 3 more games. Matt Patricia keeping things interesting. It's still incredibly unlikely. The Chiefs just clinched the division. That's not going to help things. Texans are looking good, so we're going to have to come for one of these spots. All we have to do is be better than the 7-6 Ravens, who we just beat, though. And we have to play the Texans this week. Oh, my God. Foster Moreau keeps getting better. Does it mean this, or does he look just like Dustin, the ratings editor? I feel like that must be a face scan, but I feel like that could have been just a face scan of the ratings guy for EA. Okay. Oh, man, this is so unlikely, isn't it? Oh, my God, they did it. Matt Patricia pulled it off. And just so you guys know, I'm not cheating this. This is an online franchise. There's no saving and stopping. We aren't forcing these. So we still have to play the Steelers and the Cowboys. Our quarterback didn't even play well last week. I was on the defense, creating turnovers. So the 10-3-1 Steelers are coming to town. Ralph Mayer, another upgrade. So he's turning into a player. Can we pull it off? No way. Matt Patricia is creating absolute gold. Mayer went off. Jacobs went off. I am in shock right now. And we're still not in the clear. Abrams is playing really well. Just took a defensive coach to get him right. So, at the 9-6 Dallas Cowboys. Now, we're still no lock to get in. We need to win, and we need some help from the Ravens. Although, I think, did we not beat the Ravens? I feel like we just beat the Ravens, so shouldn't we have the tiebreaker on them if we both win? Regardless, let's find out. Oh my God, we made the playoffs. How did that just happen? The Madden gods just saved this and made it interesting. You guys, that was all legit. I didn't force any of that, I promise. Online franchise, no saving and quitting. Matt Patricia, of all people, came in here and saved the Oakland Raiders. John Gruden was the problem. I don't even care how well we do in the playoffs. That was ridiculous. Let's see what our stats look like for the year. Not bad for Mayer. He turned it around. Jacobs comes short of 1,000 yards again, but he did miss some time. Miles Jack and Simmons leading the charge on defense. So the pass rush actually got working here. Abram has 6 interceptions. Tell me he made the Pro Bowl or something. No, he did not. I mean, he deserves more. He's been kind of screwed by the sim engine here. I'm not going to do anything, but he's had a couple good seasons now. He should be getting more from the Madden engine. Not a bad year for our rookie tackle. That tackle actually finished second in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. Abram was third in Best Defensive Back. He's finished in the top 3 a couple times now. So we do have to play the Chiefs. Like I said, I don't really care what happens at this point. We'll do our upgrades. That was still ridiculous to go on that run. I'm just going to automate these. I'm not expecting this, but our team is red hot. Oh my God, we did it. What is going on? Matt Patricia is just like channeling in his inner Bill Belichick right now. We got to play the Bills now. Come on, this has got to come to an end at some point, right? There it is. Still, I can't believe we went all the way and then found out that John Gruden was the problem. So we would be heading into next season, if we were continuing this, just red hot with a loaded team, getting a little older, but still in a pretty good spot to compete next year. So that is going to do it. Let me know your comments, your feedback, if you want to see another one like this. If you'd rather me just wait till we can do the full cut-up series stuff, like our older rebuilds. Regardless, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Cheers as always, guys, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace out.